So it's a beautiful day. I was just wondering, what do you think I could do if Tiny got stuck out here in the snow? What's the best thing that I could use? But there's a lot of things you can use. Some people use cat litter. You can actually take the floor mats out of your vehicle and put that under the tire. Over here on the ground, I threw down some pot ash. You can see on my walkway, I take pot ash from our stove. You can use sand. New to the channel, we're completely off grid. We moved here from San Diego, we're in Virginia. This is a barn that we're converting into a barndominium. There's our outhouse. We're gonna start doing some overlanding videos in the spring because the channel is called Homestead Overland Virginia. So we make videos about homesteading, being off grid. We're doing overlanding way down here. We're gonna start a glamping business. I also do product reviews, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. Let's go upstairs and see what kind of product I'm gonna review today. But look what it's looking like down here. This is the barn on the bottom. Next week, I'm gonna start framing it out. Look how much cold air is coming through this board and batten, right? We got the footers put in, but you can see, man, I've been freezing my butt off. Look at this. I actually got a little trap door up here made out of insulated foam board, okay? And then when I get up there, I'll put the rest of the board right there and try to stop the cold air from coming up here. Here's the top of the trap door. You know, I'll put this foam board over there at night to keep the cold air from coming up in here. You know, we're living inside this little thermal room that I built. There's a stove in there because out here it is freezing. It's actually 29 degrees in here right now, which isn't too bad. But don't judge us. Look, this looks like a mess. You know, where we lived in California, I'll show you what that looks like. Come on, check this out. You know, so we're clean people. We're organized people. Just right now, it's a hot mess. But look, I'm gonna review this thing right here. They are called recovery tracks with metal grips, and it's by a company called Bunker Indust. Like I said, we're gonna start doing overlanding videos. Look, I didn't even know what recovery tracks were, but I know that I like those Toyota Tacomas that I saw that are all decked out, four-wheel drives, and they had the rack on the back, and they had the tent, and then they had these things on the side of their racks. They're like boards with all this texture, and I was like, what is it? I didn't even know what it was. But they're recovery tracks, and I got some. It's pretty well packaged. Let's take it out of the box right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. Nice little bag that it comes in. Let's open it up and see what we're looking at right here. Oh, these are bad, man. They're heavy duty. Oh my goodness, and they're stackable. You can see two of them together. Look, we got this. These right here, they come with these little things that you can screw in here. It's kind of like gives it a little bit of a bump or like some height. But this is why I really bought these, okay? It's because on the end they have these stainless steel gripping things. Most of these recovery boards are all plastic. Let me see if we have the little things that go in there. They're probably wrapped up in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. So you look in here, you got these little guys. Work with me, baby. These little things will screw in to these holes. And I can feel that. We're gonna have like little bumps everywhere so your tire can grip on it and get out of there. This is like a mid-grade. They have Max Tracks. They have like Smitty built and like Tread Pro. And those recovery tracks or recovery boards, they cost like maybe $400 or $500. I got this one. I can't remember. I'll show it to you in a second here. I'll put something up. It's a couple $100. But what I like about this one, right, is these little knobs that come with it. Look, I got a bag of red. I got a bag of black. And because the little knobs, they wear off when you use these things. They'll break and then you don't have any traction. I can keep replacing these and you can keep buying more of them. So that's what's super cool about this particular Bunker Indust. You'll take these little knobs here. You just put them in the holes. Just take it down like that. So once you get all these little knobs on by hand, you tighten them up with this tool that they give you. That matches the little knob, and you'll see when you go like this, and you can hand tighten them all. I put all of them on the red ones that I have, and I have this many left over. And then I was wondering, what's this Allen wrench for? So at the end here, these stainless steel plates, it looks like they're removable, and you can get these replaced if you wear them out. These recovery tracks with metal grips also come with these straps right here. So you'll attach this strap to your recovery board, because when you put that recovery board on your tire, sometimes the tire will spit it out underneath your vehicle, and you don't want to be like climbing underneath there. So this is intended for it to hang out a little bit so you can go in there and recover your board. These recovery tracks with metal grips, man, they're pretty boss. If you feel this is some heavy duty plastic, I'm not sure what it's made out of, but if you turn it over, there's this whole area in the middle right here where you can put a jack. So let's say if you got to change your tire, but you're in a muddy situation, snowy or sand, and you can't get the jack to give you a good support on the ground, you put this under there, you can put your jack on here, and you can jack your vehicle. These recovery tracks are awesome, man. I mean, they are heavy duty. All right, let's look at the grips on here. See that? And then look at the metal. The metal's nice because you're going to see with a lot of recovery tracks, this is where your tire hits it first, and if you spin, it's just going to melt this whole part right off. You can replace this right here. Look at the teeth on that thing, man. All right? So look, I'm not going to test these out. There's videos if you want to go watch people testing them out. These are too purty, okay? I'm going to put them in the bag, and I'm going to put them in the back of my truck, and they're going to stay there. Look, you really want to get something like this if you live out where it snows a lot, or if you're going on the beach in the sand, or if it gets really muddy, because how much is a tow truck, right? But how much is a tow truck when they start getting recovery tools involved, or like winches and stuff like that? Hundreds of dollars, maybe even more, okay? But with something like this, it will save the day, guys. So look, we're not affiliated with these guys at all. I just think they're super cool. We don't have enough followers or enough people watching our videos to kind of even get that kind of stuff going. We need more followers. So if you could subscribe, that'd help us out a lot. It's super cool if you share these videos. If you comment, maybe you can tell me if you have any of these recovery boards or traction boards, what do you use? You know, the way you use them is if you're stuck, basically we have a shovel in our truck too. You dig out underneath the tire and you put this board underneath the one tire that's spinning, and you should be able to get out. But also, you know, maybe one day we'll have an affiliate with these guys. You might be watching this video a couple years from now, and we're blown up. There might be a little link for you to get this at a discount. I can put a little nickel in our pockets, because we're way out here in the middle of nowhere, man. 2 hours away from anything. And we're getting into overlanding. That's one of the reasons we moved here. We're in the middle of 3 national forests. It's cool. So, like, we need a little help with, like, having some income, and we can do that maybe by getting this channel blown up and making a little bit of money off these traction boards. So guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. But I'm coming home. I'm coming. I'm coming home. I'm coming. Homestead, Overland, Virginia.
If I ever happen to get stuck, I wouldn't mind being stuck with you.